Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Yoga with D.L. Wood. I'm Deborah Lee. Today we're going to focus on a lot of spinal twists. When you do your spinal twist, you're also moving so many other parts of your body. But what you're essentially doing is stimulating your spinal cord, all the nerves on the spine, and in all the twists, you're opening your rib cage, the muscles surrounding your spine, your hips, your shoulders, and your ribs. So spinal twists are vital for a really healthy body. And let's start with long breaths. I always start with long breaths to bring you into a calm. So lift your chest up really tall and let's inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling, 2, 3. Let's take another breath deep now. Inhale long and then exhaling. So the first twist that you're going to do is a standard spinal twist where you're going to take your right leg straight, bend your left knee, and take your left foot outside the right knee. It's not behind the knee like this. That's going to torque your knee. You bring the foot a little more forward. You pull the knee up high. You put the big toe, your big left toe flat on the floor, and you flex your right foot. Try to be really vertical. So you're going to hold the leg, take your right arm outside the knee, take your back hand behind you, and then the back hand, before you even twist, you lift up your spine, inhaling, and then use your left knee to help you twist, exhaling. So you're rising up with your inhalation and you're twisting deep with the exhalation, adjusting your back hand further back as you're increasing your twist. Just hear your breaths, feel the intense, deep stretch, and you should be feeling your shoulders, your rib cage, your spinal muscles, and also your hips. Couple more breaths here. Make sure your spine is really straight. You're not slouching at all. Good. And then raise the arms really, really high. And we're going to do a counter pose. Take your arms out wide. Lift your right shoulder even with the left shoulder. Bend the elbows and get down to the floor. It evens out your spine from your twist. And then come back up again. And we're going to do the other side. I have to take the sand off my hands. So straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, take your right foot outside the left knee, not behind the knee like this. It's not straight. It's a little more forward. Pull the knee up high, your big right toes flat on the floor. Flex your left foot way back. It activates your leg. Take your left arm outside the leg. Before you twist, the back hand is going to push up your chest to straighten the spine. So you're going to inhale, lifting, and you're exhaling, twisting. You're adjusting your back hand further back so you can really deepen the twist and trying to parallel your shoulders to the wall behind you. So it's a straight line from your shoulders to the back wall, and eventually you want to see the back wall, if you can. Just breathe. Long and slow, that always opens your stretch so much more. And then open up the arms nice and high. And we're going to do a counter pose to your left. Take your hands wide out in front of you. Pull the elbows out. Look at your left shoulder. Lift it up evenly with your right shoulder. Then bend down to the floor. And then come back up again. So you balanced your spine from those twists. The next pose we're going to do, come up on your knees now. And you're on your hands and knees. This is called threading the needle. When you're threading the needle, it's a deep upper back, shoulder blade stretch, rib stretch, abdominal stretch, and spinal stretch. It's a very deep, intense spinal twist. So you're going to raise your right arm way up high and pull the body back, inhaling. You're going to do it twice on both sides. Take your right shoulder down and your head to the floor. Pull your head back a little. And then your left hand is pushing back your left shoulder into a twist. If you want, you can wrap your left hand around your waist and grab the right thigh. Or you can keep the left hand on the floor, pushing up your shoulder. And the second phase here is you're going to bring your left arm way out to the front of your mat And walk your hands back so you can twist deeper now. Your arm is right above the ear, and you're still pulling the top shoulder back while you're twisting. So you're lengthening and twisting here. And walk your left hand back. Same side now. Sweep your right arm slowly. Go to the right, raising your right arm up high. Pull the body back, inhaling. And then you're going to take that right shoulder down again. Your head on the floor. Your right hand is facing up on the floor. Push your top shoulder back with your left hand. Pull your chin back a little so the chin is not near your chest. And if you want to wrap the hand around your waistline again, you can. Or you can keep the left hand on the floor. You have that option. And bringing your left hand way in the front of the mat, walk your hands back so you can pull the top arm above the ear and stretch way out with a straight arm, lengthening you out. And walk the hands back and come up now on both hands. So now you're going to go to the other side. You're going to raise your left arm very high and pull the body back. I got sand on my hand. Back. And then you're going to take the left shoulder down, and your right hand is going to push back the right shoulder and pull the head back. And if you want, you can wrap the right hand around the waistline and grab your left thigh, or just keep the right hand on the floor. And then extend your top right arm way out to the front of the mat. Try to pull the shoulder back. You're still twisting while you're lengthening out now. We're going to do it again on the same side. So walk your right hand back and slowly sweep your left arm to the ceiling. Go slow and pull the body back again, inhaling. And then you're going to take that hand down, the shoulder down, the head to the floor. The right hand pushes back your top shoulder. Make sure your chin is back a little so your neck is aligned with your spine, so your head is not forward. And twist again. You'll feel this on your ribs, your shoulders, everywhere, your hips, your spine. Great abdominal stimulation here also. And then extend your top arm way out above the ear if you can, and pull the top shoulder back, still twisting while you're stretching way out in front of your mat. Just breathe long breaths. Ease your right hand back and then come on up. And what I like to do after those deep twists is I like to come up on the knees. And you're going to lock your hands and push up your arms and shoulders way up high, slight back bend here. And reach really tall to even out your shoulders and your spine nice and even again. So the next twist that we're going to do is you're going to bring your right foot forward. Your right foot is as wide as your right hip. Your back knee is as wide as your left hip. And you can come up on the toes for easier balance if you want. Or the foot could be flat. And you're going to take your hands on your right knee, push your body back vertically. And then you can take your foot a little more forward, get your hips down to the floor, but keep your body way back, stretching your left hip flexor here. So it's a nice lunge pose. Now wrap your right hand around your waistline. Take your left arm forward. Pull your body back vertically so you're not leaning forward. You get a deeper stretch on the left hip flexor. Turn to your right. Take your arm outside the right knee and get your hips low, still lunging while you're twisting, and your body is vertical. Just breathe really slow breaths, keeping calm. Good. We'll do the other side now. So actually, let's come back on your knees. We won't do the other side yet. Take your right foot back and your legs are actually squared now. And you're going to take your hands in your heart center. And again, come up on your back left toes. Make sure your back left foot is in line with your knee. It's not in the center of the mat. And you're going to do a spinal twist with your hands in your heart. And turn over to your right. Take your elbow outside the knee. Try to get your hands to the center of the chest if you can. Your legs are squared. You're not going down with your hips. And if you want to intensify it, you can even use a block if you want. You're going to take your left arm down outside the knee to the floor and the right arm to the ceiling. If that's hard, put the hand on your block and then open up. You could do either way, or just keep your hands in prayer if that's too intense, because this is a very intense spinal twist. So you could do it with the hands in your heart, one arm down, one arm up, or one arm on your block if you cannot go that deep. Good. Take both hands down. Let's switch legs now. So you're going to take your left foot forward. Your right knee is as wide as your hip. Your left knee is as wide as your left hip. And take your hands on your left knee. Pull back your body. Get your hips way down to the floor. As deep as you can. You will feel a deep stretch on your right hip flexor. Make sure you're not leaning forward like this. The body is vertical. You will feel more stretch like that. And then you're going to wrap the left hand around your waist. Here's where the twist is. The right arm is forward. Pull back your body vertically. Turn over to your left and twist, but you're still lunging. So try to get your hips down while you're twisting. Just breathe long, slow breaths. You can hold these poses as long as you want. 3 to 5 breaths is good. And then take your hands down. Now take your hips back and take your left foot back more. So now your legs are squared. You're not bringing your hips down. You're keeping your legs squared. Coming up on your back right toes is easier for balance. Okay, so we're going to put your hands in the heart center. You're going to turn over to your left. Take your elbow right on the left knee. Pull the top shoulder back to try to get your hands to the center of your chest. Now you can just stay just like this. If you can't get the hands to the center of the chest, don't bring your arm down to the floor yet. You're not ready for that. You need to open your spine. Otherwise, you can take your right arm down to the floor or on a block and your left arm to the ceiling. So any way you want to do that is fine. Taking both hands down and then come back on your knees. So this is going to be a very deep shoulder stretch. This next twist is a deep shoulder stretch, spinal stretch. It's going to strengthen your arms a lot and open your legs. You're going to go to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up high. Normally the downward facing dog, the heels are a little off the floor to allow your shoulders to relax and melt down. But then you're going to walk your feet more forward where the heels are on the floor. And then you're going to take your right hand next to the left hand directly in the center of the mat. Take your left hand outside your right heel, press the heel down and twist and look at the wall to your right. Now guys, if you can't reach your heel, put your hand on your leg and then twist. You're looking right underneath your right arm to the wall to your right. It's a deep twist. Breathe slowly. You can always take your feet closer if you need to. Now take your hands down and take your left hand closer to the right hand. Right in the center of the mat, your right hand is outside your left heel, pressing it down, twisting and looking to the left wall. Otherwise, take your left hand outside your left leg. You do not have to bring the hand to the heel, depending how flexible you are with your legs and your spine and shoulders. Good. And slowly come back to downward dog for a moment and just stretch out in a deep downward facing dog. And then we're going to step forward to the mat. And let's stretch our spine up tall. So just bring your arms out wide and come all the way up high for a moment. And lift your shoulders and go into a little back bend here. And now we're going to do a reverse triangle pose. So you're going to bring your right foot forward and your left foot back. See if you can have a nice distance between both feet. Your back foot is facing almost the same direction as the front foot. That allows you to center your hips across and straighten your spine. You're going to bring your arms out wide. And now, if you want, you can use a block as well if you're not flexible. So or you can keep your hand on your leg. Bring your right arm back and left arm forward. Reach way out toward the front of your mat. Pull your hips up. And then take your hand either on the leg, sliding down the leg, or to the floor. If you have a yoga block, you can use a block also. Otherwise, the hand to the floor. Pull your head and shoulders back, arm back. Make sure your hips are not pulling out to the right. You want the hips centered, and just breathe long breaths here. Reverse triangle pose this is. Feel free to use a block. If you don't have a block, you can put your hand on your leg and then open up. Straight legs if you can. And then you're going to take both hands down, step forward with your left foot, and step way back with your right foot, and come on up. And again, have a nice distance between both feet, and open up nice and wide, and lift up tall, little back bend, inhaling. Bring your arms out, bring your right arm forward, left arm back, lift your hips up to keep your back flat and straight as you take the right hand on the leg, going down the leg to the floor, or use your block if you need to, and pull back your shoulders, pull your head back, and also push your left hip back to center. And just breathe really slow, long breaths here. Beautiful spinal twist. You should feel the whole right side of your hip, the left side of your hip and leg really stretching here. Good. And then step forward again with the right foot. Let's stretch our spine nice and tall again. So bring your arms out and lock your hands and reach way up high. I always like to do counter poses to even out the body. You should always counter pose positions so that you can get back to an even balance. And let's go ahead now and sit down. So sit down. And you're going to take your legs way out wide. I mean, as wide as you can. And anytime you sit down, you want to pull your buttock flesh out. Push your thigh in and pull your buttock out. Push your thigh in and pull the buttock out. That opens your buttock bone, sets your joint alignment right, and the feet are straight up flexed. And we're going to do a deep spinal twist sitting. So you're going to, it's different than the other spinal twist that we did in the beginning. Open up now, inhale. Lift your shoulders nice and high and lengthen your spinal cord anytime you twist or back bend. Take your right hand on the floor behind you. Take your left palm open right on the right leg, anywhere you can. Before you twist, the back hand is going to lift up your spine, inhaling, and then adjust your back hand deeper and twist your shoulders to the back wall behind you, or in my case, it's a lake. But twist really deep here, and always use long breaths. When you're inhaling, 2, 3, 4, you're lifting the spine, and when you're exhaling, 2, 3, 4, you're twisting the spine. Try to get used to that length of breath, so you never breathe shorter or faster, and you open up your movement so much more. And then you're going to raise the arms up high again. We're going to go to the other side, inhaling. Keep your feet flexed. Take your left hand behind, right palm open on the left leg. The back hand is going to push up your spine first, inhaling, and then twist. So again, you always use your breaths to deepen your movement. Generally, when you inhale, your body opens. When you exhale, you deepen your movement. Adjust your back hand further back as you're deepening the twist. This back and forth transition is gold on your body. Now, raise your arms way up high again. We're going to twist a little differently now. So you're going to wrap your right hand around your waist. I like to pull it around to try to grab the thigh if you can. And this left hand is on your toe. But look at my body, I'm pretty vertical. If you're leaning too far forward, trying to reach your toe, take your hand on your calf and take your body more vertically straight. So you're grabbing underneath your leg to get that pull for your left shoulder blade. So you can either hold the toe or the leg and push up tall and twist again. You're getting a deep double shoulder stretch on your right front of the shoulder and the back of your left shoulder. So the toe's fine, the leg is fine, just pull up tight, lift your chest really straight in your back. It's really nice to have a really flat, straight back while you're twisting. Good, guys. And then slowly, softly bring the back hand down. It's a nice transition on the shoulder. And then bring both arms up high again and wrap your left hand all the way around the waist. I kind of cheat a little, I like to pull it around. And then take your right hand either on the toe. If you're pretty vertical, you can keep it on your toes, or outside the leg and grab your fingers underneath the calf and lift up tall and straight and twist to your left now. Wherever you want your right hand, wherever you can go with that, just go there, it's fine. So you're stretching your left rotator on your left side and you're stretching your shoulder blade on your right side along with the spinal twist here. Good. And then open up now and stretch really tall, lock your hands, and let's stretch our spine nice and straight. You know me, I like to really counter the poses and even out your spine nice and straight again. And now we're going to lay down on our backs. Last pose here of spinal twisting. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay down, open your feet as wide as your mat, but the feet are not straight down from the knees. They're a little forward. So the feet are as wide as the mat. Lock your hands facing up to the ceiling and bring them way back behind you, reaching far back to the wall behind you. If this bothers your shoulders, just bring your arms out wide with your palms facing up. Okay? Now take your left ankle on your right knee. Left ankle, right knee. Drop the left knee down. Flex the left foot. Point it back. Bring both knees down to the floor to your left. So your feet should be as wide as the mat before you start this. Your right foot's on the right side of the mat. Stretch way back now with your palms, getting the right knee down with your left ankle. Just breathe slow and deep. Now open the arms out wide. Keep the knees to the left, but uncross your ankle and pull the knees high to the chest and roll them all the way to your left. Keep them on the left side so the knees are close to the chest. Your feet are on the floor, knees together. And if you can deepen it, you take your bottom knee over the top knee. This is a much deeper twist. Try to keep your right shoulder on the floor. And you can look to the right or you can stay looking up to the ceiling. So your top calf is pulling your bottom knee down toward the floor. If that's too intense, guys, don't cross your bottom knee over the top. Just have the knees together, one on top of the other, and you just twist to the left like that. Long breaths always expand your stretch more. Now slowly take the knees back up again and excuse me, open your feet as wide as your mat again. And then take your feet as wide as the mat with your right ankle on the left knee. Drop the right knee down, flex your right foot. Lock your hands behind your head. I got a tickle in my throat, sorry guys. Now bring both knees down to the floor to your right and stretch way back with your palms. And you're trying to get the knees low. If you have knee problems, avoid this. Modify the pose if you have to, or just don't do it. Never do anything that hurts. It's a deep body stretch on the whole left side of your from your knee all the way up to your rib cage, to your shoulders. And now bring your arms out wide, uncross, take your right ankle off the left knee, pull the knees high to the chest and keep them to the right and bring them all the way to the floor now. And then ease your left shoulder down. And you can look to the left. If the knees are not touching, you put your right hand on the knee and ease it down with your exhalations. If you can, you cross the bottom knee over the top knee and bring that knee down lower toward the floor. This is very intense. So if that's difficult, don't take the bottom knee over the top knee. Just have the knees together like this and ease the left shoulder down. The left shoulder should be on the floor and the knees are touching. If they're not touching, just put your right hand on the knee and you bring it down while you're exhaling. Good, guys. Now bring both knees up together. Put the feet on the floor and straighten your legs for a moment. I want to do a really deep body stretch here. So you're going to lock your hands way behind your head with your palms facing way out. Flex your feet. Push your heels forward and your palms way back. Breathe deep and stretch your body really long in both directions with your ankles are together, heels forward, flexing your feet and your palms way back. Now we're going to stretch the left side of the body. Take both legs off your mat to the right. Slide your upper body to the right. It's like a crescent moon. Push your palms way back and your heels way forward. And you'll feel the whole left side stretching here. This is nice after all those twists. Good. And then take both legs all the way off to your left with the ankles together. Flex your feet. Slide your upper body over to the left. Your arms are off the mat. And then reach way back with your palms and way forward with your heels. Good. Come back to center, right into Shavasana. Final relaxation. So open your legs as wide as your mat. Have your hands a little away from the hips. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears. Close your eyes now. We're bringing balance to the body, mind, and spirit. Inhale long and deep. And again, inhaling. Just completely relax. Let your heart melt and surrender. Let your mind be free of thoughts. No movement at all in your body. No sound. Just relax. Now start slowly moving your body. Breathe a long breath first and start slowly moving your hands and your feet and arms and legs and your head gently from left to right. And so bend your knees into your heart, knees together. Put each hand on the top of the knees and roll your knees in a nice big wide circle, massaging your back. This is always nice after Shavasana, final relaxation. And then keep your knees high as you turn over to the right and put your hands under your head like a pillow and enjoy this final moment of relaxation here. And then extend your top leg out as you put both hands on the floor and push off the floor with your hands, and then come up into a cross-legged position now. And we're going to go into our Om chant now. So hands in Om sign for your Om chant. Lift up your heart. Inhale long and deep. Om. Hands in your heart center and bow your head in honor always of your beautiful heart. So be happy with the life that your heart gives you. Feel joy with each breath you take. And I wish you peace and joy and love. And the light in my spirit honors the light in your spirit always. It's the meaning of the word namaste. Namaste, guys. And I always like to say shanti, 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 peace. So you should feel so open on your body now, so mobile. It's really wonderful when you're twisting your body. It helps you move so much easier, and you should feel wonderful right now. And I hope you do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up so we can enjoy this beautiful journey together. I thank you so much for joining my class. Namaste, guys. And come up.